Nice little blippity bloppity bloop. And nothing on pad 16. Alright, so I'm going to swipe left from the right hand side, and you'll see a track display and a program display. So you get up to 4 tracks that you can use in iMPC. So that's dope right off the jump, because you have 16 pads, right? 16 tracks for those pads. And then you go inside, you can put your drum kit on one. You could do 4 different drum kits, and put them on separate tracks. And there's also a mixer too. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, but the reason why I dug into this area is for the program function. All right, so you have a program menu, and you also have a program editor in the bottom right hand corner. So if I click on the little pencil tool, I'll get a scene that shows me each sound that's on each pad, right? And don't get confused by this. I'll go into this into another tutorial, what all of this means. This is basically just an overview. It's a visual. So on the right hand side, you have the pads and the sounds that are loaded, and you can audition those by clicking on them. I love this kick. And you can also edit these by placing new sounds. You can toggle them to tell MPC whether you want it to be a one shot or a loop. You can put them in poly and mono groups. So if you look at the bottom left hand corner, you'll see buttons to control the pads. And so whatever pad you have highlighted is the one that you can control. So if I click on edit sound, I'll automatically get a wave format. And I know I'm kind of digging deep, but this is just an overview, okay? All right, so I have that 808 drum. And so if I click on the gray pad in the bottom left, I can audition that. And then I can also click on one of these categories over here to save this particular sample in a category. And that's a whole nother tutorial. All right. So I can also truncate the sample by dragging the locators left and right, as with most samplers. And the dope part about iMPC is you can load sounds from your Mac, load sounds from the RetroNIMS store and audio copy, and you can also sample from iTunes inside of your phone. And so it's just really dope. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I actually opened this codec, and I actually do not want to save this. Alright, cool. So I'll just click retry. Alright, so you can put this in a poly group or a mute group. And if you are a veteran beat maker, you already know what poly and mute does. That's for another tutorial. So we have this bass drum highlighted, and so we can make it a one shot, or we can make it continuous, and we could put a whole new sound on it by clicking on new sound and digging into either our sampler, which it has you can record from the microphone, or if you have some type of external device that records sound connected to your Bluetooth or whatever on your iPhone, you can sample into it from that. There's a way to sample from your record player, which a lot of MPC users like myself like that vinyl sound. And so you can select different ways to record into your iMPC app. Alright, you also have an audio paste function that is not for this tutorial, but there's inter-app functionality. I keep swiping right, and I wasn't trying to go to this place yet, but you can actually load sounds, and you can use this area to sample from iTunes, and it's really dope. And you can pitch your sounds up and pitch them down just like any other MPC. Okay, I'm gonna click on the load button, and there's my iTunes, and I can load a song and then record or choose it, pitch it up and down, and or chop that sample up, put it on the pads. I can save them as a drum kit